Welcome back, everybody. Episode number 43 of the Big Easy Blitz podcast. And oh my God, am I so happy to be talking to you right now after a victorious weekend for the LSU Tigers. I didn't think I would ever say that again after week one. And I really don't know how to. I told you this yesterday. I didn't know how to react waking up Sunday morning with an LSU win. I'm used to waking up after week one with just absolute heartbreak. Just thinking the season's over. We're going 0-12. But now we're going 12-0.
Not only is LSU 1-0, but Alabama's on.
Oh my God. Hey,
Alabama's
for all of you who came after me after saying Florida State, Florida State, are you an idiot? Look at me now.
Oh, look at him now. You should have freaking rocked with him in your pick, but he is high on Florida State.
I'm very high on Florida State. I am a coward for not picking. I'll admit that.
I like that.
But God, am I so happy that I said, oh. Anyway, we'll kick it off. We're just gonna go through every game. But oh my God, am I so happy that LSU's won it.
What a weekend, man.
We'll end with that for all the highs. We'll start off with the first game of the week one.
Yeah.
Brought us some absolute fireworks with Auburn Baylor. Just a great game all around. A lot of running. So if you're not
the old heads were loving this game.
Oh yeah.
The old heads were loving this game.
If you were a new age air raid fan, you hated this game. It's plain and simple. But I really enjoyed this game, and I do like the pass because Auburn was getting whatever they wanted on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And that's completely due to Baylor's incompetence to adjust and stop playing too high safety.
Which is odd because you think Aranda would have adjusted because he's a great defensive mind, but Auburn's ground game looks legit with those two stud running backs, Alston Cobb, and then you got Jackson Arnold, who obviously showed his pristine mobility. However, if the Auburn Tigers do play somebody with a competent front, they might be in trouble.
Yeah, 100%.
They might be in trouble.
And that just reminded me, we're going to do at the end of this, we'll do our top 4 Heisman.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Every episode we're going to do that, every Monday, week by week. First thing I want to say, you watched the whole game, right?
Oh, yeah.
Trigg for Baylor is going to be a problem. Oh my God, that guy, he's like Walmart Trade Green. That dude is going to oh God, what's the other guy's name? The little speed guy, Colin something. Hold on, I'll look it up. Is it Colin Wilson for Baylor? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's going to be a problem. 8 catches for 134 yards.
Same thing with that. We'll get there. But actually, I'll hold off on that. We'll get there.
Okay. So some stats. Like we said, passing was atrocious. Jackson Arnold 11 for 17 for 108 yards, but he didn't have to throw it.
He didn't beat himself.
No.
He wasn't. He was the reason Auburn was so productive in this game. But if Auburn wants to compete later on, they're going to have to be. They can't be one-dimensional.
100%. And on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, Sawyer opposite.
Aired it out.
27 to 48 for 420 yards and 3 touchdowns. Good Lord. Now, that was mainly towards the end of the game. They were playing catch up. So they had to throw the ball. Mm-hmm. But still, just an unbelievable stat line for a guy who I'm very high on this year.
I mean, look at these rushing numbers, man.
Arnold, 16 for 137 and 2 touchdowns. With obviously the dagger at the end, the 30-yard touchdown, the 27-yarder. But one thing I want to say for Baylor, if we have any Baylor fans watching, don't panic. You're fine.
Yeah.
I think Baylor's going to be just fine in the Big 12.
I mean, their offense, oh my God. Imagine how many points Baylor's going to put up against Big 12 defenses, man.
And Auburn's defense is legit. Let's not.
Yeah.
They struggle with tackling, but everybody struggles with tackling week one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because you went through a whole summer where you don't tackle your teammates in training camp.
Exactly.
So that'll fix itself. I'm not worried about that. For our Auburn fans, Brad and Gianni, I know Brad was freaking out about the tackling, but that's going to fix itself.
Yeah. And Brad also thinks Jackson Arnold's going to win the Heisman now, but
but anyway, rushing, the dude you were talking about, Damari Alston and Jeremiah Cobb. Those are the 2 running backs, the 2-headed monster for Auburn. Both had 16. Wow, that's crazy. The top 3 rushers for Auburn all had 16 carries.
Yeah.
Alston had 16 for 84 and a touchdown. Cobb had 16 for 74 and a touchdown. So a very efficient day by Auburn's running game.
100%.
Their O-line just dominated up front. Baylor. I don't know how many sacks.
They were getting chunk play after chunk play, just 100%. Running the ball.
And Baylor's running back's not bad either. It's just Auburn's D-line is really, really
I don't want to sell out Auburn's passing game, Auburn's air attack yet, because although it didn't look good, we just saw like a little bit of it. Because they didn't need a pass.
Yeah.
I mean, They couldn't stop the run. Baylor couldn't
right.
stop the run.
What does scare me is the fact that Auburn has probably a top 3 receiving core in the SEC, and they didn't have to use it, and
That
they
is
still
true.
scored 40
Yeah.
points.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that.
And
Eric
right,
Singleton Jr. I think is the guy's name, who's really good.
one guy I wanted to highlight for Baylor is Caden Knighton, the freshman running back. Dude is electric.
Okay.
He's, oh my God. Like,
Maybe a name to watch in the future.
yes, 100. Maybe not this year, but in the next coming years, if you look for that guy. If he even enters the portal, try and go somewhere else. Like that dude is
I remember the name.
legit. For Auburn, we're not. I don't really want to talk too much about these games because I want to talk about the later games.
Yeah.
But this game was really fun to watch. A lot of guys caught a pass for Baylor. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different people caught a pass for Baylor. And it was a fun game to watch. Like I said, Michael Trigg is going to be a problem for Baylor, along with Cole Wilson is his name. 8 for 134, and Michael Trigg 7 for 99 and a touchdown. He's real good, and he's huge.
Baylor's offense is
They're
solid.
Baylor's going to be fine. I think Auburn is also going to shock some people this year.
Yeah, I mean,
But anything else you want to add?
I think I had Auburn 7-5. I don't know about you.
I think I had 7-5, 8-4.
Yeah.
I think I had the Bama game as a coin flip, which looks like
I mean, this looks like Auburn might be the favorite going into the Iron Bowl.
I think they would be the favorite. Moving on to the Georgia Tech Colorado game. The storyline of this game: Haynes King is really good, and Coach Prime completely sold at the end of the game, not using a timeout. Don't know what he was doing there. I don't know. Did you watch the end of this game? It was kind of during the yeah. He just didn't use a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't understand it. I think they had like a minute left, and they started at 25, and they had a couple plays. They just didn't use timeout, so they got down to 15 seconds, and they had to throw a Hail Mary. It didn't work. It was just really stupid. Completely choked job by Coach Prime there.
Yeah. Haynes King on the ground.
19 carries for 156 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Oh my gosh.
He's the reason they won this game.
That is legit. That is legit dual threat ability.
Extremely. And he's a 6-year, which is crazy.
Yeah, so this game was going on at the same time as Auburn Baylor, and I wasn't really following. I was just keeping track of the score because obviously Brock and I picked it. We both had Georgia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned it on and they said Haynes King was gassed. I was like, is he out of shape? And then now I'm looking at the stat line. No wonder he's gassed.
Yeah.
19 carries, 156 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
I'm really glad we like doing this now, like picking games every week, because like it made me watch every game. Like usually I would just like kind of tune in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like legitimately flipping through games.
I mean, we're gonna
watching.
keep doing it.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Actually, yesterday me and Connor drove back up to LSU, and I was making the list of games we're doing for next week.
I need you to send that to me, by the way.
Yeah, I will. It's not nearly as good as this week, but it's alright.
Colorado's offense showed some promise. I just don't know how like legit the Buffs are going to be this year. Because they were moving the ball pretty well, but then it'd be like a penalty, and then something would just completely kill the drive. I don't know if that's not being disciplined or what.
Probably. No, I don't think Coach Prime's team going discipline. I think he preaches that.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah. But, moving on, what's the next game we had before?
Let's see. Syracuse, Tennessee.
Oh, this game. So I texted you this. You didn't seem to subscribe to the same thing, but I think Tennessee looked dominant, like just legit. Now Syracuse's defense is atrocious. Let's not.
Yeah.
Former LSU Tiger Deuce Chestnut plays for Syracuse again. He transferred back.
Shout out Steve Angeli, Notre Dame's backup last year.
Yeah, he's not good.
They put a good amount of points.
Well, that was because garbage time they had to. They were down.
They're just throwing the ball.
Yeah, they were just trying stuff out there. But this game was just like this was the only game where like I turned it on. Tennessee was winning. I didn't really watch it.
Yeah, you're kind of just checking the game cast.
Yeah, this one and actually Tulane, because Tulane absolutely dominated.
Tulane did.
Northwestern. Where is this? There it is. Okay. So the box score: Steve Angeli for Syracuse. Now these stats are going to be extremely inflated through the end of the game. 23 of 40 for 274, a touchdown and a pick, along with Joey Aguilar for Tennessee, who actually had less passing, 16 of 28 for 247, 3 touchdowns, but was much more efficient at quarterback. He really commanded the offense well. I feel like just Tennessee's offense in general is pretty. I don't want to say easy, but like manageable for quarterbacks.
Yeah.
The up tempo, all that.
I mean, you're seeing that right now. I mean, we're gonna get to this game later, but Nico Yamaleava.
Oh my God.
that was a train wreck. So maybe Tennessee's system for quarterbacks is friendly, but I don't want to overreact too much to this game because Syracuse could wind up being terrible this year.
Okay, I do like. Okay, they got Yassine Willis, the running back for Syracuse. I don't know if you watched him. Very, very good running back. He had 23 carries for 91 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I want him on my fantasy.
He is extremely good. Really the star of their team. Not much else for Syracuse. Like I said, they didn't do very good, but they do have a very good, very, very good running back.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, I'm still not bought in. I still don't think they're very good.
Really?
No.
The way you were texting me in that first half.
Yes, until I started watching a little bit more and just realized how bad Syracuse's defense was. I mean, the score was 31-14 at halftime. I mean, there was absolutely no defense in either game, in either team. But I do want to shout out former Tulane Green Wave receiver Chris Brazel. 5 catches for 62 yards in this game. Very good game.
Sure.
That's all we're going to talk about for this game. It was really a dud.
I can assure you though the national media is going to be bought into Tennessee, and I'm just not buying it.
They're a big brand.
Exactly.
You want to do the UCLA or the Tulane?
Let's go to Tulane.
Okay, Tulane was really. I mean, I watched a little bit. Jake Retzlaff is a huge addition.
He's legit.
He makes them an instant, like I would argue, championship contender. Like,
yeah,
they could legitimately go in the playoff and win a couple games.
Mm-hmm.
He's legit. He can absolutely fly as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw his 69-yard
run. Oh my! He was out. He hit the hole and
did you see before halftime where they went to throw the Hail Mary and he scrambled? He almost scored on that.
No, I didn't see that. After he ran for that long touchdown, I didn't watch it anymore because I think that made it like 23-0 or something like that.
And one thing I want to say, so did you hear about the Katrina thing that what the Tulane went through?
Yes.
Hey, Northwestern, kick rocks, okay? You're the worst Power 5 team in the country, and you can't respect a natural disaster that ruined the city of New Orleans.
Let's not
20 years ago.
A nightmare. Like, I mean, it wiped out the city of New Orleans. The effects of Katrina are still felt today inside the city of New Orleans. And you couldn't
let your team, the team you're playing, wear white jerseys?
I mean, that's
come on, man.
Classless, man.
Like, that's why you just got manhandled by an American team. Come on, kick rocks. That's all we're going to talk about. Tulane just absolutely
shout out Tulane for repping
good for them. I hope Northwestern goes 0-12 this year.
Yeah.
Moving on to
for Tulane's sake, I hope Northwestern winds up.
No, still, because Tulane's got 2 other Power 5 games. I hope Northwestern
goes 0-12.
That is true. Yeah. Tulane's got 2 huge games actually coming up.
They got Duke next.
They got
South Alabama next.
Yeah, but then they got Mensa coming back to Wilmer.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a huge
That's going to be
we're
picking that game.
I wish I could go to that game at LSU plays Florida that weekend, so I will not be in attendance. I'll be at that game. Moving on to the worst game of the weekend, I would argue, UCLA Utah.
Yeah.
My God, we're wrong about this.
Hands up.
Yeah. We did not know. We didn't go do any research that Utah is bringing back 18 of their 22 starters.
Yeah.
Actually, Connor's dad was.
Shout out my dad. But he said he would have talked me out of the Utah pick or of the UCLA pick. Sorry. They just got dog walked. Nico did not have a good game. He looked lost.
43-10.
The Utes might be something in the Big 12. Saying Utah in the Big 12 is still really foreign to me.
UCLA in the Big 10.
Yeah.
They're not. Sorry, I would apologize for that if you heard that. UCLA is atrocious. Not much else to say in that game. Moving on to the next game. What is the next game?
Let's go with Texas.
No,
you want to say?
We'll do the South Carolina game.
Yeah, South Carolina.
Both defenses are really good.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech and South Carolina's defenses are both extremely good. South Carolina's defense is elite. Not even like good. They're elite. Because Virginia Tech's quarterback's not bad. Like, he's been there for a while.
His numbers were terrible in this game.
Yeah, because South Carolina's, let me rephrase. South Carolina's front 7 is elite. Their DBs and secondary are very suspect. Mm-hmm. Extremely suspect. There were multiple deep passes for Virginia Tech receivers that it was either a flag or a complete pass every time. If you throw it deep against South Carolina, it's either you're getting some yards.
Mm-hmm.
Either catching it or you're going to have a flag. But their front 7 is so good that it helps their secondary so much.
Yeah. South Carolina's got that receiver Harbor, who has the ability to take the top off the defense. I mean, you saw it. Lenore Sellers dropped in a dime. I think it was like a 70-yard touchdown.
That was the dagger to end the game. Yeah, he had 3 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown, and he had a touchdown that was taken away from him.
Yeah, I did see that one.
Almost as bad as the Barry Brown touchdown that was taken.
We're gonna get into that. I don't understand.
I don't even know what's a catch.
I thought they were reviewing it.
We'll get there. I don't even know what's a catch anymore in college football. But South
you have
Carolina,
to survive the ground and make a foot. I don't know.
South Carolina's good. I was a little shaky in the first half because their offense couldn't do
100%.
anything, but they turned it on at the end. I wonder what
That's just a solid win for the Gamecocks.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech will probably wind up with 6 wins or so.
I wonder what Sellers did over run. Okay, so he had 13 carries for 25 yards and a touchdown. So now, it looks they had a good plan.
I think Sellers had a 15-yard carry for a touchdown.
Yeah.
And he only had
25 yards.
He only had 25 yards. So
South Carolina's good.
Maybe Virginia Tech has the blueprint for kind of containing Sellers on the ground. But I feel like Lenore Sellers is too much of a playmaker for this to go on for multiple weeks to him being limited on the ground.
Yeah, 100%.
I think South Carolina is still going to be really solid this year.
Mm-hmm. Moving on to, I think we have 2 more games before we get to LSU.
Yeah.
This game, which Connor, your Fighting Irish lost.
Yeah.
By the way, we have 3 games. Oh, we got a game that I have. Can't believe I forgot that.
Oh yeah. How did you?
This game was. Hey, look, I'm going to be honest. I was wrong. Miami shocked me. Because I do think Notre Dame is very good. So
still don't like you, Miami, but you look good. They look good.
I don't like Carson Beck. One thing, C.J. Carr, he was not ready. Just plain and simple. I think he's going to be good, but he just wasn't. Similar to Arch Manning, was not good. Was not ready for the big spotlight in week 1. One thing I do want to say, like this whole weekend for the big games, I think I told you this. All the defenses were extremely
really good.
Like every big game, I feel. Well, this one, the score's a little skewed because Notre Dame had to like scratch and claw to score at the end of the game. It scored 17 in the 4th quarter. But every defense, for the most part, was very, very good this year. This week.
This game, it felt like Notre Dame was having to scratch and claw to score points. Where Miami, it looked a little more effortless. Now the score doesn't look that bad because, Jeremiah Love averaged 3.5 yards.
He wasn't even the leading rusher
per carry
for Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Jeremiah Love was not the leading rusher.
Miami's defense looked good, and Miami, it seemed like they were getting chunk plays. Carson Beck, as much as it pains me to say, he looked good.
20 for 31, 205, and 2 touchdowns. So he did what he needed to.
Yeah,
I still don't think he's very good.
It just felt like it was a lot easier for him than it was for C.J. Carr.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot easier. And then the one guy I did want to get into, Brock, go down. His name is Malachi Tony. He's a true freshman, I want to say, and he looked really good. I think he was even returning some kicks too. But he scored the very first touchdown of the game, and before that catch, I want to say he had 2 or 3 more catches on that drive. So Malachi Tony's a name to watch out for, just for the future, because I mean he looked really good in this game and put up some solid numbers.
I want to give a shout out to C.J. Daniels. If you saw that catch, oh my God, the touchdown. Former LSU receiver C.J. Daniels.
If he doesn't make that play, we're looking at a completely different game.
Oh yeah, 100%. I legitimately thought Notre Dame picked the ball off.
It was going to be a pick, because the guy was right behind him and then puts up his hand.
Where was that last year, C.J.? Good. But still, that was a phenomenal catch. This game, both Miami might be legit.
They might be legit, and we'll just have to wear that one on the chin.
Yeah, especially me, because I think I totally said they were not going to be. I still do think they'll choke though, because I feel like
it's early, and who knows? Notre Dame might not be as good as we thought they were.
No,
but does Miami play Clemson? Who else? What other challenging games are Miami going to have on their schedule?
Give me a second. Because last time I said that some team did play Clemson, I was very wrong. In Florida State. Miami.
Okay, they got Florida.
They do not play. They got Florida State. Oh, they got Florida and Florida State back to back.
And they go to SMU.
I don't think SMU is very good.
I don't either. Could we be looking at a 1-2 loss Miami squad this year?
I don't know. I feel like they choke every year to somebody like Louisville, who we'll get into next week. They have an interesting matchup next week with James Madison. I don't know. I feel like Stanford's going to choke somewhere. They do it every year.
You might.
Like last year, they had Cam Ward, who was unbelievable, and they lost back-to-back games to Georgia Tech, and who was the other team they lost to? I can't think of it. But anyway, we'll move on to
This one hurts, man. I really wanted the Irish to win this one.
Yeah. We'll move on to the most disappointing
100%.
big game of the weekend, and that would be Texas and Ohio State. God, this game was very hard to watch, especially in the first half when literally nothing was going on.
3 and outs everywhere.
Although I will say these are the two best defenses in the country by far. It's not even close.
LSU might have something to say about that.
I don't know, dude. This is
LSU might have something because Arch Manning looked lost.
Yeah.
He looked lost. And look, I hate to toot my own horn here.
Both of us. Both of
Told you so.
Both of our horns. Okay.
No, that's right.
Yeah. God, I mean, this weekend was just great for me.
It was.
A lot of the stuff I said.
And if you would have picked Florida State, it would look even better.
Yeah, but I think I mean, nobody was actually picking Florida State.
Yeah.
Except Lee Corso.
Lee Corso. That has to be magic. He was undefeated. He knew exactly what he was doing.
But getting to this game, there's not much to talk about. I mean, Arch was atrocious. 17 of 30 for 170 and a touchdown and a pick. And I think 100 of those yards came in the fourth quarter when they were throwing at every point.
I want to make this clear right now. I do think Arch Manning will be better. I just did not think he was going to be prepared for this game. And clearly he wasn't. But I do think, and I want him to bounce back. I want Arch Manning to bounce back because that would be a bad look for the competition in New Orleans, the high school competition of New Orleans, if he does not pan out like this.
Yeah. I don't understand why Sarkisian didn't run the ball with Arch more. He is a running quarterback, and they just didn't do any design runs for him. He only had 10 carries for 38 yards. That's just really stupid on his part.
And a bunch of those were probably just him scrambling.
Yeah. I mean, it was
plays.
Not good. Julian Sayin, I thought he was 13 of 20 for 126 and a touchdown, which looks bad, but I think 4 or 5 of his passes were just drops.
Like early on, 100%.
Like he put him where he needed to be, and they
Jeremiah Smith had 2. Their tight end had.
He did not have a good game.
Yeah, the tight end had a drop.
6 for 43, but that was because they were.
He could have been looking at 8 for 75.
Yeah. He could have if Sayin on 4th down would have threw the ball to him early in the game when he was wide open.
Okay, but on that play, their tight end dropped the pass. That was literally hit him right in the face.
Put it right where it needed to be.
So
I think Sayin's going to be really good.
I think Sayin's going to be good, and I do think Arch Manning will bounce back as well.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really get worse from there.
You can't go down
right now. So, yeah, like I said, defense is really good in this game.
I wonder if they say Texas has some cakewalks the next couple of weeks.
But the whole schedule's a cakewalk.
Really?
Except Georgia. The last thing I want to talk about is how many times did you hear Anthony Hill Jr. or Colin Simmons' name get brought up in the game? Maybe once?
Yeah.
I mean, Ohio State's O-line just dominated them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did not do anything. Anthony Hill had 6 tackles, 1 solo. So, I mean, he didn't do anything. He didn't have any sacks. I don't think there were no sacks for Texas. Didn't have a single sack, and Ohio State had 1. But I don't even see Colin Simmons' name on the. Okay, Colin Simmons had 2 total tackles and 1 solo.
Yeah.
So they just completely were taken out of the game.
That's credit to Ryan Day.
Yeah, and they still only give up 14 points. That's just how good both these defenses are.
Mm-hmm.
But any final thoughts on this game before we move into my second favorite game of the weekend?
I think both teams are still going to be solid, but Texas, if you're a Texas fan, you're worried.
Oh yeah,
you're very
100%. Moving on to my. Was this fun to watch?
Your Seminoles, claim them. Your Seminoles.
Yeah. Oh my God. Y'all don't understand. Like, this almost made me as happy as watching LSU win.
At one point, you said it made you happier.
That was before LSU played. But oh my God, was this fun to watch? I could talk about this game for an hour. Just from,
and with a smile on your face
from literal,
for all 60 minutes.
Not from start to finish. Because I'm not gonna lie, when Bama got the ball first, it looked like they were going to run away with this
100%
in the first drive. They
100%.
marched right down the field. Their running game could not be stopped. I even texted you. I remember texting you saying, Florida State's gonna have to win a shootout because they cannot stop them.
I remember you texted me that.
And this, I mean, I guess Florida State adjusted extremely well because, I mean, Bama couldn't do anything on the run game after that first drive. It was actually insane. First drive, they were getting whatever they wanted on the run game. And then with Jeremy Bernard, who is the best receiver on Alabama's team.
Yeah, he's solid.
The fraud allegations might be coming out for Ryan Williams.
Yeah, if Ryan Williams didn't make that one cool play against Georgia, I don't know how much we'd be talking about.
5 catches for 30 yards.
I mean,
they don't have the amount of time. I don't know how many times he was targeted.
2 of them were probably screens.
Yeah, one of them. Prayers up to Ryan Williams. Obviously,
Yes,
scary.
we
concussion.
hope you're not injured too bad.
Yeah, no, but anyway, Jeremy Bernard is the best player. Like that dude, he was open every time. Like there was not a single point, like part of the game where he wasn't wide open. But it didn't matter because I mean, Bama's defense was atrocious today, or on Saturday.
And shout out Squirrel White with that
That was
that one play.
Unbelievable catch.
That I want to say is one of the biggest plays for Florida State in this game.
Yeah.
Because it their drive was kind of stalling out, and then Thomas Castellanos threw it was a beautiful pass, and Squirrel White lays out, gets him within the 10-yard line, and sets him up beautifully, and they punch it in.
Speaking of Thomas Castellanos,
He walked the walk.
he walked the walk. That dude was talking all offseason, and he backed it up. And Bama can't do anything about it.
No.
God, this game was so fun to watch. You don't understand. Like,
As LSU fans, you have no idea.
I mean, I'm sure most of our fans are LSU, so
That
I
is
guess
true.
everybody does understand. But for our non-LSU fans out there, oh my God, was this fun to watch. I mean, literally, Bama couldn't stop the run game if they tried. Like, they could have loaded the box.
They were gashing them, man.
Just the play calling that Gus Malzahn was dialing up for Florida State.
Shout out Gus Malzahn,
Dude.
man.
He's
Shout out-
Bama's kryptonite.
Yeah, he knows what to do against Bama.
This is
And Kalen DeBoer, man. If I'm Kalen DeBoer, I am holding my breath right now.
oh yeah. So I told you, but they could very, very easily start 2-2.
Yeah.
They're 0-1, which is the first time since 2001 they've started 0-1.
Yeah.
Then they got UL Monroe, which they'll skull drag. Wisconsin.
I feel like they play Monroe every year.
they do. I think they do. It's anyway. Looks like maybe they used to play Mercer every year.
Yeah.
They don't play them this year for some reason. Then they got Wisconsin, which they'll skull drag.
Wisconsin's
terrible.
terrible this year.
And then Georgia. So they could very easily go 2-2. And they play Georgia at Georgia.
Yeah.
So we could be looking at a Bama team who goes. We'll go through their schedule one more time real quick. 'Cause that's all I have on the game. So you got Florida 0-1, obviously. They'll win the next 2. I think they lose to Georgia, start 2-2. Then Vandy, which everybody thought.
Diego Pavia.
I mean, Thomas Castellanos was talking all the talk, and he backed up.
Diego
Pavia might do the same.
He's going
Now,
to do the same.
I don't think they'll beat them. I think Bama will win
Yeah.
that game, and Missouri. will be
Pavia's
four-
going to talk, though.
Yeah,
He's gonna
I think
talk.
they'll be 4-2. And then Tennessee looked really good. But I think
I'd
at
still
this
go
point they'll
Tennessee.
be.
But then they got South Carolina, and then LSU,
And then Oklahoma.
and then Oklahoma.
You could be looking.
and then Auburn.
You could legitimately be looking at a
7-5 Bama.
I'm gonna say 3 or 4 loss teams.
So okay, so if we got
I think they start 2-2. I think they lose to Georgia.
okay, so you got them 2-2. Say they lose, they could easily lose 2 of those 3 games.
Yeah,
They could
of these
easily
4
drop
games-
South Carolina in.
Of these 4 games, they could easily go 2-2.
That's what I'm saying. So then you'd be looking at a 4-loss Bama.
Maybe a 5 loss with Auburn. Dude, Kalen DeBoer,
Count your days,
oh my
man.
God.
Count
They
your days.
they might fire him before he even gets to the LSU game. If they lose.
Okay, I hope for his sake that does, because
Yeah.
that would be very
If
embarrassing.
they have 3 losses by the LSU game, he might be fired.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, just.
That's not the Alabama tradition. Okay. Do you think Alabama's stranglehold on college football is over?
Oh yeah, it ended last year.
Okay.
When they lost to Vanderbilt, it ended last year.
Mhm.
Like, that was when everybody realized, okay, we can beat Bama now. It's not just a name across the chest. But yeah, I mean, literally nobody saw this coming. Like even I said, I think Florida State could go 10-2, but I thought for sure
This
they
was
would
going to
lose
be a
Bama.
loss. Yeah.
But this changes the entire outlook on Bama.
Yeah, the SEC.
They just looked soft. Obviously, they got murdered in the line of scrimmage. They just did not look like it's a traditional Bama team.
They need saving.
Oh, saving my comeback.
Terrell, run the route again.
Okay. But yeah, Bama, God. Like, we legitimately, by week 5, might see an unranked Bama. Depending on how.
Okay, if
depending on how
they
far,
lose to Georgia,
it depends on how far they fall in this ranking after losing to Florida State.
I don't think you can.
If
I
they-
don't think you can
I
not
think
have
we
Bama. Right?
I think
If
Bama will
you
be
lose to
around like the
Georgia.
15-16 range after this week.
Uh-huh.
They'll win the next 2, maybe get up to 14, 13
Yeah.
or 14. And depending on the Georgia game, if they
Probably drop
they
to
get
like
blown
20.
out, I don't know. I mean, depending on how bad the loss is,
Mhm.
you could be looking at it either 20 to 25 or unranked Bama team, which is insane to say.
That is
20,
crazy.
25.
That is insane.
Probably not though. They'll probably stay at 16 just because of the name.
That's what I was thinking. I can't see an unranked Bama by week 5.
I don't know, man. What if they go and lose to Wisconsin? If they lose,
Pandemonium.
If Bama loses to Wisconsin,
Pandemonium.
Kalen DeBoer's not making
The
it.
state of Alabama
He's
might
not
not be
making
on
it
the
out
map
of
anymore.
Yeah, no. All right, final game of the weekend. Boys, they did it. They did it. The Tigers did it. Oh my God, the real Tigers, the real Death Valley.
Yikes.
You heard everybody. Like, God, dude, I really don't even know how to react. We haven't seen this since 2019. Like, it was so crazy. Like, the entire time I was watching the game, I was like, okay, when are they gonna blow it?
Yeah.
Because it felt like the USC game all over again. Especially when we missed the field goal, and like it was
I thought they were gonna blow it when Ramos shanked that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When Barry and Brown's touchdown was taken off the board, which is complete BS.
There were so many instances in the game. I was like, oh no, this is it. This is where the tide turns. And then LSU weathered the storm and came back.
Okay, I don't know what just happened. Wow, look at that. That was the two of them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this game, like, LSU's defense is legit.
It's legit.
Like, LSU's defense is back, guys. Like,
It's back.
It's.
And I'll give you props for that one. You called it.
I did say they'd be a very good defense this year. Cade Klubnik just looked lost the whole game.
Yeah, he did not impress me at all.
Like, the only times he had chunk plays were when guys were wide open, like over the middle, like the way they designed. Which that pick play,
Oh, thank God! I was literally about to mention that.
like
That can't be legal. I don't care if technically
behind
he
the
was
line of
behind it.
scrimmage,
Like,
like it was a forward
that
pass.
can't be legal. That
Like,
cannot be legal.
That luckily it didn't like alter the game at all.
I mean,
Um,
I think it was a fourth down. They picked up like
No,
30
it
yards
was.
on it.
Yeah, it was, but like still, like, I mean, we're fine.
Yeah.
Even on the touchdown that Clemson scored, the LSU's defense was literally like 2 more seconds away from stalling him and not letting him
Yeah.
score, which would have been insane. Do you know that LSU shut out Clemson in the second half?
Wow.
They did not give up a point in the second half.
Look at that.
Like, could you imagine telling an LSU fan that in 2023 that we shut out a team in the second half, a Power 5 team, a Top 5 team?
The NIL money, man, it's worth it.
This is what a $20 million roster looks like, guys. I mean, it works.
It works.
LSU's run game is back. LSU's defense is back.
Cannon Durham's a really good running back, man.
He's so shifty and just.
He's quick.
Oh my God. But yeah, this game, man, I don't even have words. Like, it was so like. Help me out, please. Look at all the people that caught pass in this game.
Garrett Nussmeier, I mean, he's going to be the Heisman front runner after this
100%.
game. Xavier Thomas had a really good game. He even threw a pass.
Yeah.
Trades Green doing what Trades Green should be doing, boxing people out, catching touchdowns.
They said Xavier Thomas only had 1 catch. I feel like he had. I guess they handed the ball off to him a lot.
He only had 1 catch.
That's.
I feel like I was seeing him everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, he had 3 carries for 26
I
yards.
still feel like I was seeing him a lot. Whatever.
And a pass for 16 yards.
He was all over the place.
He was
one-
making plays.
One guy we didn't see a lot of, which I was really shocked, is Nick Anderson, the transfer from Oklahoma, wide receiver, and obviously we didn't need him because we have a million. One second. Go back into receiving this thing. The receivers. I mean, the embarrassment of riches at receiver for LSU.
It's, yeah.
I mean, Aaron Anderson, Juwan, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I guess I thought Chris Hilton would be more in the game plan.
I think so. I was talking to my dad about this, like about that exact thing, and apparently it seems like Clemson like really focused on him to try and take him away.
You think?
And I mean, it worked, but didn't work enough.
Bolitnikoff winner, Aaron Anderson, Brock's classmate.
6, allegedly, he hadn't shown up. But 6 catches for 99 yards, and his presence was known.
Oh, yeah.
Jawan Johnson had a huge role. I feel like you were seeing him everywhere. There was one point where there was 3 straight screen passes to him.
Yeah.
Remember that part? That was the amount of
No,
screens.
this is the kid that went to Lafayette Christian, right?
Yep. He's also
He's
a good
big.
Western quarterback too.
He's big.
Yeah.
He's bigger than I thought.
But yeah, this entire game, run game is really good. We even saw Garrett Nussmeier pull it on the read option, which was fun to see.
Now,
This says he has 4 carries for 2 yards. That's just sack. Or just
yeah, that's probably sacks. I want to give props to LSU play calling on this one. The little screen, I don't know if you call it a screen or a short pass, but they did it for Aaron Anderson a couple of times, and I want to say they did it for Bauer Sharp one time. They had him like, I don't even know how they would get open, but they would like shift the focus of the play to like another side, and then Aaron Anderson would just come right here, and then he ran for like 30 yards.
That one, but do you remember there was one like just like that? The whole field went this way, and Aaron Anderson just slipped out.
That's
he would have scored, and they blew it dead. There was a flag or something.
Yeah.
He would have scored. He would have walked in. But it doesn't matter because LSU got it done. I swear there were plenty of times where just the football guys were trying to take the game away from LSU.
They were trying, but
and
they
they
couldn't.
prevailed. You could tell this team is together this year.
We were
That-
talking. Go ahead.
That was it. They're bought in this year.
They're bought in 100%. Shout out to Brian Kelly for this game. But we were talking about this before the game started. When have you ever seen a team do something like LSU did pregame, wearing 1-0 on their shirts, and actually succeed before this game?
Yeah, I mean that takes some confidence. to
It
say
takes
the least.
confidence. Yeah.
Brian
Each
Kelly.
one
I mean,
wins.
not only did the football guys want LSU to lose, but Brian Kelly was trying, like, to make every different storyline to. Like if I don't know if you saw this. I don't think you saw this because I just
Dabo
saw
Sweeney
this
helped
last.
us out with that too.
God,
With
that
the
dude,
Halsey.
he is. Oh my God, AJ Holson. This LSU defense is so good, which I'm about to get into. But there was one more thing I wanted to say.
We're fired up, you kids.
So
We're everywhere.
So I don't know if you saw this. I showed this to my dad yesterday. At halftime, Brian Kelly, they like put on the scoreboard that Dabo Sweeney was like 115 and 11 when leading at
Yeah.
halftime, and Coach Brian Kelly says, "Well, it's about to be 12." And he said that at halftime. It wasn't
said that at halftime?
It wasn't in an interview. He said he wasn't in an interview. He was just going off the field, and then he brought it up in postgame. Which, I mean, if you don't want to talk about confidence to the next level, I mean, this dude.
A bunch of people just talking trash this weekend and walking the walk.
Yes, 100%. So let's just get into the defense. Oh my! Look at the depth. Look at this. Look at all the people that tackle on defense.
I mean,
I
Bauer
think-
Sharp had a tackle.
I think
man.
the MVP of the defense is obviously Mansour Delaney, but
yes,
I think
Mansour, yes.
but I think a very very close second is PJ Woodland. That dude was everywhere.
And then Perk had a great
They were
game.
just the entire defense, but PJ Woodland is like he's a gem.
Yeah.
That's a diamond in the rough right there. He had a huge sack. early in the game.
Where's he from?
He's a sophomore. I don't remember exactly where he's from, but very, very, very solid. We didn't even see Ashton Stamps, which is kind of crazy to see.
Yeah.
The starting cornerback from last year. No, the cornerback one last year just didn't play.
I mean, that's testament to the transfer portal
Yeah.
and other people stepping up. Oh, didn't we get Mansour Delane from Virginia Tech?
Yep.
So, I mean, there's one transfer.
This is interesting. Second leading tackler on the team was West Weeks, which is that's kind of cool to see. Whit Weeks didn't even have that big of a stat game, but I feel like he was all over the place.
His
too.
impact's always felt.
Just the entire defense was flying around. It was so fun. It was like watching an old LSU defense.
There was Tre'Davious White, Jamal Adams.
They were constantly in the
Greenwood.
backfield every play. I mean, you got the pick. I was with Mansour Delaney. The DBs were locking down. It was just so fun to watch.
Yep.
This defense is here to stay. I mean, let's not get it twisted. Clemson's offense is extremely good. Clemson's a very, very good
And
team.
Clemson's going to be in the college football playoff.
Yeah, this is not. I was going to say they were going to win the ACC, but Florida State might have something to say with that.
I like it, baby. I like it.
Just
What's up?
saying. But Clemson's a very good team. This is not a fluke. LSU did not just. Clemson's a very, very good team.
So is LSU.
So yeah.
Solidified themselves as title contenders.
I mean, LSU's now has the 5th best odds to win the net.
Mm-hmm.
Not just make the net, like not make the play, win the net,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I mean, their playoff odds just took it.
I'd take LSU over Texas right now.
Oh, 100%. I'm taking like
But I know Texas would probably still be ahead of them
LSU was.
in the odds.
I'm not just saying this like as a biased fan. LSU was the best. LSU and Florida State were the 2 best teams from this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
So I would go. What I would do to see LSU Florida State rematch. Oh my god.
I know.
What was it? Yeah. So last thing, do you have anything else on this game? We did.
We're legit. Tigers are legit this year, man.
God.
Both Tigers are legit.
2, 3 with Auburn.
With Auburn, yeah.
But so last thing I want to do, which we're going to do this every Monday when we do the recaps, is we'll give who we think are the top 4 Heisman guys. I'll go first. I think top 4 right now at this moment are Nussmeier. I think that's not even a question. Jackson Arnold, Thomas Castellanos, and God, I would probably have to say, as much as I hate to say this, but Carson Beck.
I was thinking about that too.
I think it's those 4 right now.
I'm gonna go Nussmeier, definitely. Lenore Sellers, just because he was my preseason pick, and I mean he has crazy dual threat
Don't
ability.
look up the odds while you do that. See what they.
Then I'd go Carson Beck, as much as that pains me to do. I do think he did look good. And if Miami gets 10 wins, I mean, we could be seeing Miami in the playoff. And then I guess I'll go Thomas Castellanos.
I mean, yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
How is Jeremiah Smith still 7th? This is updated 9 hours ago. Klubnik, that's crazy. So the top 4.
I was thinking about Gunnar Stockton.
I mean, they played Marshall.
Yeah, that is true.
Get out of here.
Drew Aller.
Come on, man.
You're better than this, Yahoo.
They played Nevada. Like, come on. Their top 4 right now, Yahoo is Drew Aller, Lenore Sellers, Carson Beck, and
Garrett Nelson.
Dang, the disrespect to Thomas Castellanos is crazy.
I guess they're not bought into Florida State, even though, I mean, it didn't look like a fluke. I mean, it looked like they had a clear game plan and executed it to damn near perfection.
Yeah, I mean, they were unbelievable. But yeah, that's going to do it. This episode is going to be very long, but I'm okay with that.
But it has to be. I mean, this was an electric week for college football.
I'm so glad we're back.
Thursday night football coming up. We're going to preview that. I mean, life's good right now, fellas.
Oh, man. And we're off school today, so that's good, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for coming back, episode 43. Thank you. Shout out. Can't believe we forgot to put this in the beginning, but thank you for 300 TikTok followers.
Yes.
Just saw that before we got on.
Slowly but surely.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Also, this video is sponsored by Mercado.
Always sponsored by Mercado.
So thank you for that. Please tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, follow, subscribe. All socials. That is TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Yep.
All 4. And that's it.
That's all we got. See you for episode 44 on Wednesday when we start previewing next week, week 1, and also NFL.
Can't wait, man. And NFL.
Week 2 and NFL.
Yep.
And Thursday Night Football. The Eagles, Cowboys.
See y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.